And the funniest part is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who creates both Muslims, is the one who creates the Christians, is the one who creates the traditional worshippers too as well. At present, we live in a highly diverse world. There is no single country who does not have more than one religion in that particular country. Diversity is one of the laws of nature. It is not something human beings can control. Rather, the Holy Quran states that diversity is created by God for the benefit of us and we must accept it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created every mankind. Allah stated in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Quran 5 verse 48, and if Allah had pleased, he would have made you a single people, but that he might try you in what he gave you. So view with one another in virtuous deeds. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has pleased, he would have created all mankind as Muslims. We won't have any other religion other than Islamic religion. But he did that so we could have levels, different perspective, and Allah Allahu Alam, Allah actually knows the best. As I stated earlier, it is so surprising when I see some other tribes fighting with other tribes. It baffles me a lot because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stated in Quran 49 verse 13, "O people, we created you all from a single man and a single woman. We believe we are created from both Adam and Eve. So why should we fight with one another and made you into races and tribes?" Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stated it on his own. Different tribes so that you should get to know one another. In God's eyes, we've created you. The most honored of you are the ones most mindful of him. God is all known. Allahu A'lam. Now, the explanation on verse 5, Quran 5, verse 48. We have assigned a law and a path to each of you. If God had so willed, he would have made you one community, but he wanted to test you through that which he has given you. So raised to do good, you will all return to God, and he will make clear to you the matters you deferred from. On the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will play a big TV. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has his own CCTV camera, worldwide camera. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will play all our deeds to us on the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count us among those that will be part of those who has done great good deeds. Ameen. Now let's look into another hadith of the Prophet that Abdullah ibn Amir, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He who kills a promisor, that is a non-Muslim living among Muslims, where he is promised to have protection, and he promises not to help enemies against Muslims. Hence, if a Muslim should kill a non-Muslim who lives among them, and he has promised not to help the enemies against Muslims, and a Muslim fight or kill that kind of person, he or she that kills that non-Muslim will not smell just the entrance of the paradise." The Prophet said it on its own. You will not even recognize how the gate of paradise is. The Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that if you fight with a non-Muslim that does not have any quarrel with your religion, if you don't make peace with a non-Muslim that does not fight with you or nag about your religion or upon your religion, then you are denied to enter paradise. Now, furthermore, looking into how the life is now, for managing religious differences, it is paramount for all the religions to be moderate enough in their religious beliefs and practice, and to always try to give space to other faith as well. Therefore, Islam teaches us respect. Now, Islam has taught us a lot of good things, how to respect one another. While respecting each other in a multicultural society, one has to consider and adopt the principle of humanity. One should not criticize others' religion or belief, rather, can practice his own religion and stick to its guideline and related to the well-being of the society as a whole. One should be happy to meet other people who are into other religions with good and moderate behaviors. Now, for instance, dialogue and meaningful interaction and exchange between people of different groups, social, cultural, political, and religious, who come together through various kind of conversation or activities with a view to increase understanding and mutual trust, can be organized frequently. Now, a little piece of advice: I will want us to use our influence, our position, our power to promote peace and harmony. We really need to work on tolerance. Like, everybody needs to work on that. Both religions and other religions generally. Individual, we need tolerance generally in the midst of our friends who are our religions type, or family, relatives. We take some particular things so personal, whereas we only need tolerance, not too much discipline most times. And in conclusion, if the teachings of the Quran and the prophetic Sunnah regarding religious freedom and free relationships are maintained, conflict, hatred, and mistrust will be reduced, and peace and harmony will be everywhere. It will be established in multi-religious and multicultural society. So the society need to improve in peace and harmony, not clarifying or criticizing anyone's religion. We are all one, created from God. Allahu alam wa aqulu qala hadha astaghfiru li wa lakum. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for me and every one of us watching this. We should be able to live with peace and harmony among everyone we come across. Ameen. Masalam.